The island of Sodor is surrounded by beautiful blue seas, fields of green and sandy yellow beaches too. The island also has loads of trains and railway lines. But who's that just puffing round the track? It's a tank engine that is named Thomas. He welcomes you to meet his friends working together to make anything just work. Cause when an obstacle comes along, the train ride makes it worthless. When friendship and teamwork is on your side, nothing's impossible with Thomas and his friends.
It was almost summer on the island of Sodor. All the engines were busy. They were looking forward to the start of the summer holiday season. There is always lots for the engines to do on all the railways of Sodor. One morning, Peter Sam met Thomas at the transfer yards to collect supplies. Skarloey, Rheneas, Duncan, Freddy, and Rocco were there too. As he pulled in, he heard a whirring sound coming from the sky.
Hi, Peter Sam, old chap. Wish I could stay, but I'm on patrol.
Hello there, little fellow.
Oh my! Who was that?
Ah, that's Trixie. She's the new helicopter for Shem Valley. She's going to be working at the new Mountain Rescue Centre when it's finished. So we'll be having 2 helicopters. So you'll be seeing quite a lot of her.
Well, the more the merrier.
Great. Another whirly bird to bother us. Ugh. Now's not the time for your grumbling, Duncan.
We've all heard enough of your grumbling, Duncan.
Hear, hear!
It must be wonderful to be able to fly.
It is, old chap. We can go anywhere we want. You get to see more sights from Sodor from what you see on the ground.
That's right. Flying is the most fun in the world.
After you, Trixie, my dear.
Oh, thank you, Harold. See you guys.
Yes, I'm giving Trixie some patrol practice, test runs and time trials today. I'm just concerned about her landings, though. Goodbye.
Goodbye, you two. Welcome to Sodor, Trixie.
I wonder what it would be like to fly.
Airborne engines and dockkeepers. At Croven's gate, Peter Sam was talking to Skarloey.
Harold and Trixie are so lucky to be able to fly. I wish I could. Then I'd be able to see so much more than on the rails.
I'm sure that sounds great, Peter Sam, but we can't let you hold up your work. We don't want to let the passengers down, do we?
No, of course not.
A flying engine? I find it very hard to believe.
I've seen Thomas wanting to fly when Jeremy arrived on Sodor, but this is ridiculous.
Oh, says the engine who's still on punishment for doing stupid things like blowing up engines and telling lies about them?
Wait, how do you know about that?
Thomas and Percy told us after your recent incident with Max and Monty.
Yeah, and I thought you crashing into Dar wagons was funny.
Oh, shut up! That wasn't my fault! Honestly, I can't wait until my punishment is over with. This is getting ridiculous. Even though the building of the rescue centre is now finished, I still had to pull shots, and shots only. Ugh, I hate my life.
I'd say your life hates you. Oh wait, it does!
Meanwhile, the Fat Controller was talking to Edward and Boko, who had recently just returned from the mainland after working there for a few years. Salty's 20th anniversary is coming up in 2 days, and the Fat Controller is organizing a special anniversary party along with a special surprise.
Edward, Boko, you're here.
Yes, sir.
Excellent, Edward. And as for Salty's anniversary surprise present, I've heard that it's coming to the docks tomorrow, and I gave special instructions to have a crate that has Salty's face on it.
But, sir, won't that spoil the surprise?
Surprise? Oh, bother. I've been so busy with my own work I gave out the wrong instructions. I'll see if I can change it. Can't have the party ruined.
Did someone say anything about a party? We must tell everyone.
You two, we need you to keep it a secret.
A secret? Why?
Salty has been working at Brenham Docks for 20 years since he first arrived, and this must be a surprise.
Down at the docks, Salty and Porter were busy shuffling trucks when Bill and Ben arrived with their trucks of China clay.
Hello, you two! I see you brought the China clay trucks!
Indeed we have, Porter.
Arr! Hello, you two! What you doing?
Looking for buried treasure. Yep.
Buried treasure?
In the docks?
Bill and Ben couldn't help admiring the big yellow fancy crane next to Cranky. Her name was Carly, and this was her first month working at the docks.
Speaking of which, I don't think we met properly. Are you new here?
Oh yes, Chuck. I'm Carly. I just arrived last week to help the cranes down at the docks.
Oh well, nice to meet you, Carly. I'm Bill. And I'm Ben. We're twins.
Well, nice to meet you too. I never met twin engines before.
Well, be careful with Bill and Ben when they come here, Carly. They can be very tricky engines. They always play tricks on us.
Oh, they seemed alright to me.
And you're Big Mickey, right?
That's right, mate.
When did you first arrive? And why were you always quiet over the years?
Well, I arrived in 1990 after I nearly got scrapped.
Scrapped? But how were you nearly scrapped?
Well, over 100 years ago, I was involved in a munitions incident at another harbor back in Big City Port. It was all caused by a bossy tugboat that worked for the Navy. I jibbed to save my fellow tugboats in danger, but then my dock blew up and I fell into the sea. I was never found again until 70 years later. The workers here found me drifting in the sea and rebuilt me back to my former glory, although it was the incident that kept me quiet for over 20 years.
Well, you spoke now, Big Mickey, even though you didn't say anything to me when I first arrived.
Communication, mateys, just like I told you all last week.
Wait, what happened last week? Yeah, what happened?
Well, before Carly arrived, Cranky feared he was going to be replaced by a big fancy new crane, so he worked endlessly in spite of his creaking, until one day he was so tired from his lack of sleep, he slept until the next morning when Carly arrived.
Yes. At first, I didn't really get on well with Carly, as everyone seemed to like her more than me, so we ended up competing against each other to collect as much cargo from one another, until we got our cables tangled up.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
That's when I told them to get them to work together, and they soon got on well with each other.
And that's when I found the confidence to show myself and put aside my fears of turning and falling over.
Wow, sounds like an exciting arrival, eh, Carly?
Too right, Bill. Or was it Ben?
So we must go now. Timothy, Marion and Derek will need us back at the clay pits. Bye!
Those two are really up to something. I can feel it.
But still, it was lovely to meet them.
Oh, bother. I can't change the order. They've already set it off. Oh dear, what am I going to do?
What's happening here, sir?
Salty's surprise gift is coming to the docks tomorrow, and it'll be hard to pick it up without Salty finding out.
Why don't we pick up Salty's present, sir? That's right. We're going there anyway to deliver China Clay.
That's great, you two, but remember, it's a surprise. Salty mustn't know about it.
No problem, sir. But Bill, how are we going to pick it up without getting caught? Well, Ben, it's time for the China Clay fillies to start their next mission.
That night, Peter Sam was dreaming about flying in the sky, just like Harold and Trixie. The next morning, Peter Sam told Skarloey about his dream.
You're still thinking about flying? That's surprising, coming from an engine who once tried to be in charge while the Finn controller was having a meeting with the Fat controller back in 2012.
I didn't want to bother Victor with little things.
You didn't even check on me or my rattling rods.
Anyway, your rods are alright as they are anyway, Duncan. It's lucky I passed by to help you as Peter Sam rushed.
Yeah, and you're the one to talk, Duncan. You tried to fly when you went so fast, that elephant went into the sea.
That never happened, Sir Handel.
Alright, that's enough, you two. It's only an ambition, and you two are being immature.
No, we're not. It sounds like you are.
Well, anyway, I don't think you'll see much today, Peter Sam. There's thick fog on the way, so we must take care. Don't get lost like you did many years ago when you were taking parts to repair the incline back in 2005.
Right.
Peter Sam had to puff very carefully. He could hardly see beyond his buffers.
I can hardly see anything in this fog. I hope it'll all get through.
Shortly after, Skarloey followed Peter Sam. Then there was trouble. The driver saw some broken rails and had to make an emergency stop. Skarloey stopped just in time.
Blistering boilers! That was close!
It was foggy up in the clay pits too. Bill and Ben were waiting for their trucks to be ready and for clearance before heading out to the docks.
Okay, so what's the plan? Well, when we get to the docks, you go to the dock entrance and cause a distraction big enough so Salty and Porter could come to your aid. But what are we going to do? That's when I come to pick up the crate with the gift inside. But we must be careful or they'll stop us leaving the docks. Roger that, Bill.
Meanwhile, after Skarloey backed up to get help, Freddy, Rusty, and Neil Jr. returned with Skarloey with new rails.
Oh, it's a good thing we stopped in time. Oh, goodness knows what might have happened.
Then, Skarloey realized something.
Oh no! Peter Sam came here before me! He must have encountered the broken tracks too!
Let's get help in case he gets hurt.
Agreed, Rheneas. I hope Peter Sam is okay.
I wonder if he tried to fly.
Not helping, Duncan.
The engines were worried about Peter Sam and hoped that he was alright. Down at the docks, it was foggy down there too. All the engines and cranes were getting ready for a big cargo delivery to arrive from a cargo ship.
But I hope we can do this. I can hardly see anything in this fog.
Don't worry, Carly. Fog won't stop us, cranes. Besides, we're not going anywhere in the fog.
You ready, Ben? I'm so ready, Bill.
Salty and Porter had just got their flatbeds ready when...
Sounds like someone had an accident.
Looks like it's coming from the exit around the corner. I can't see who or what it is through the fog.
Let's go and have a look, Porter. Maybe there'll be something we could do to help.
We'll start unloading ready for when you come back.
Now, where's that GIF? Oh my, there's so much cargo. I hope Ben keeps everyone busy. This is going to take ages.
There's nothing else for it. Bill would have to move the cargo himself.
Is that you, Porter?
Nothing major, Carly. Henry's derailed his tender and Salty's stayed behind to help him. I said I'd make a start for when he comes back.
Okay, Porter. Hurry back with more flatbeds after this lot.
That fooled them. It's working.
Yikes! Get clear, Ben!
What was that? What's up, Bill?
Bill?
Meanwhile, as the fog was clearing, Peter Sam was in a spot of bother too. He was now dangling dangerously over the edge of the cliff.
Help! Help! I'm stuck! Oh, if I wobble as much as a wheel, I'll fall and it'll be the end of me.
Say, it's that little engine I saw.
You mean Peter Sam?
Yes, it is. It looks like he's in trouble.
Then watch and learn, Trixie.
Harold lowered his hook to pick up Peter Sam. Rusty and Skarloey arrived just in time to see Harold lift Peter Sam to safety.
Hooray!
Peter Sam, you're okay?
Oh, we were so worried about you. We thought you were taking off into the sky with the broken tracks.
No, I went down this loop line to avoid the broken track.
Quite a sensible thing to do. Well done, Peter Sam.
Yes, well done, old chap.
Thanks for saving me, Harold. But I think I'll leave flying to you and Trixie. Almost being airborne gave me butterflies in my boiler.
How can you catch butterflies in your boiler?
It's a figure of speech, Luke.
And all the engines laughed, especially Peter Sam, who was the happiest of all. When the Fat Controller found out what's been happening, he was very cross indeed.
Bill and Ben, you both have caused confusion and delay, combined with this troublesome fog. Thank goodness Salty's not here at the moment.
At least no one did got hurt.
We're so sorry. We had a good reason for all this.
I'm listening.
We were trying to sneak in so that we can pick up Salty's surprise gift, ready for tomorrow without anyone finding out. We wanted to help keep this a surprise, since we wanted to do something right. We never meant to hurt anyone.
I see. Well, since you managed to keep this a surprise, I'll let it go. Especially since you took care of the cargo delivery too. There's the crate I'm talking about. Now you better take it over to Wellsworth. It'll be safe there, and then it's back to the clay pitch with you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
The twins puffed away with the crate, just as Salty came up from the back of the shed.
Oh, you can't find the culprit of the accident, but it looks like everyone's alright, and everything's cleared away. Arr!
Surprise! Salty, you have been a really hard worker for this dockyard for 20 years.
This party was made in the honor of your tales you tell, the shanties you sing, and the work you do at the docks.
Whoa! Shiver me timbers! What a surprise!
Here's a truck with spare parts for you, Salty.
What he means is, these parts will keep you going if you ever break down at the docks.
Arr! Thank you, Dan and Dart. You're too killing me, Ari.
And here's a box full of your favorite thing.
Fish? But why?
Well, every time I look at the train full of fish, they always reminded me of my good friend Salty. After all, we have had a close friendship since 2003.
Oh, I see. Why, thank ye, Arthur.
No problem, Salty.
And without further ado, here's a special gift especially for you.
The workman carefully opened the crate, and there inside was an anchor.
Is that it? Oh man, all that for nothing.
I wouldn't say that, Ben. The anchor is from one of the very first ships to ever come to the docks when it first opened in 1998. And since Salty spent most of his working life here, I think it's appropriate that you should have it to say thank you for all your hard work over the years.
Happy 20th anniversary, Salty! It's a pleasure to be working with you over the years.
Arr! Thank you, sir. This is a surprise. How did you all keep it all a secret all this time?
A secret engine never reveals his secrets. Too right, Bill.
And the Wellsworth crew laughed.